What's up, everybody? It's Levi Harrell, editor-in-chief of Plastiq magazine, sitting here with none other than celebrity photographer, founder, and publisher of Plastiq magazine himself, Nathan Pearcy. What's up, man?
Hey, how you?
Listen, we family, so we gonna laugh and have a good time. Are you nervous, sir?
I am.
Yeah, y'all, he don't never get in front of the camera. He's always behind the camera.
Always behind the camera.
So we want to do something different. Have him in front of the camera and for you all to get to know who Nathan Pearcy as the person is. So let's do this.
They ready.
They'll be alright.
You sure?
They'll be alright. They'll be alright.
Okay, good.
Right.
I'm nervous too.
Alright, so let's start with some fun stuff. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would it be?
I don't know, because there's so many places. And I'm scared to go out of the country right now.
Yeah, you need to go get a passport.
No, but it's not that because of the president we got. I'm scared. Trying to be stuck over there.
I can't.
Okay, I'll go Jamaica.
Jamaica, boom.
Jamaica,
Alright, what 3 words best describe you?
Intelligent, smart, and sexy.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
why I said that, but you know. I'm thick and sexy now.
Let's do one more. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
An architect.
An architect. That's different.
Changed.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Let's do some more. We're gonna do this or that.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Trains or planes?
Trainer. No. I never wrote train. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm playing.
Okay.
I'm playing.
Water or milk?
Water.
I'm thinking about infant.
I'll leave it alone.
Hot or cold?
Cold.
Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Of course. Cool beans.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start diving in here. When everything is said and done, what do you want people to know about you? Past the photography, past the magazines, past all of that. What do you want people to know about Nathan Pearcy?
I'm a loving person because a lot of people don't see that. They think because I'm behind the scenes, I'm running this, I'm running that, I'm really a bitch. So they don't understand I'm a loving person. I do care.
Yeah.
I do care, but a lot of people don't see that. So that's why I want to portray.
So on your journey with even running a magazine, do you think it's hard sometimes for people to differentiate you as the person versus you as the boss?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because a lot of people knows a little part of me, a lot of people doesn't. So the people who knows a little part of me, they see the softer side, so they can take advantage of that. Versus the boss side, they don't, give me credit of what I'm trying to do.
Okay. So let me ask you this: growing up, was there anything that happened, good, bad, or indifferent, that caused you to produce a drive and a passion for your work ethic? Because you work hard.
Yes.
So has there anything that's ever happened that makes you drive the way you do?
It was hard in my life when I was growing up. My lifestyle that really pushes me because I grew up in a Christian home, and then that Christian home putting you in a box where you got to be this certain way, you can't be another way, stuff like that. So when I came out, that's when a beast came out of me versus a shell. So when I came out to my mom, that was very difficult. It was very difficult.
How'd that happen? How'd she take it?
It wasn't pretty. Just say the first couple years of my college years was not very pretty. It was very hard. We at a place where we can not really talk about it, but she don't really think about it as much. It's much better than what it is. But now I'm who I am now, and I'm glad I had to go through those trials and tribulations to get to where I'm at now.
So is it safe to say that those moments produced that drive for you?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Have you ever done what you do as a, well, let me show you type of situation, if that makes sense? Like, let me show you that I can be successful or do what I want to do or whatever as a clapback, so to speak?
You can say it's a clapback to certain people, but I mean, some people don't believe you can do it or not. So you do have to show them that I can do this on my own. I don't need your help. Right. There's nothing wrong with that. I love doing that. So just tell people I can do this. So stay in your lane, stay in my lane. I can do this. I'm fine. I'm good.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
Right. So let's go back to the whole faith.
Okay.
You said you grew up in like a Christian home.
Yes.
Came out, all that good stuff. How did that do anything concerning your faith in God? Did you lose your faith in God at any point? What did that look like?
It did. I did at first. It took a long time to get to where I'm at now. That I believe in God that whatever I got to do now is what's going to happen in the future. So it took a minute. Yeah, I did stop going to church for a minute. And then when I got older, I got a little bit wiser. When you get older, you get a little bit wiser. They're supposed to do that.
Right.
Everybody don't do that.
Right.
But okay. But yeah, when I got older, it makes sense to me who was doing all this, because I had life-death situations. I had a whole bunch of them, but I wasn't waking up until probably my third one. I think after I had that car accident, it really dawned on me like I need to get back into God. And He's the only one to direct me into my path. But this fell into my lap. Photography fell into my lap. I wasn't planning to do photography when I grew up. I was going to do architect, changed to graphic design. Then I had to leave school, and then photography fell in my lap. It was a lot of stuff.
So how did it fall into your lap?
Well, I used to work at Sears Portrait Studios. And I worked with them for 5 years. I was the manager, and then most of my clients said I could rather pay you instead of paying Sears to do on the side. I was like, you know what? And I didn't know nothing about it. Baby, it was so hard. So when I started it, I was doing a lot of research on the computer, trying to figure out how to do this, how to do that. It took me a long time to get to where I was at now. So it was kind of hard, but I kept driving to it because I knew there was something else to this. And then one day when I was doing the photo shoot, my district manager texted me and said, "Do not come to the company. This went black." I was so cold. It was like my whole body was shivering. The whole day. So after that, this is what I'm supposed to do. So that's how I, get to where I'm at now.
I'm here for it. I'm here. So then, at what point did it go from just being a celebrity photographer, and then now you have a magazine? How did that happen?
Baby, the signs. I wasn't paying attention. A long time ago, when I had my PR, she was like, "I can see you doing your own magazine." I was like, "No, really?" It's like a lot of work. And it took 2 years. That time when she said that, I bought the domain, but didn't do nothing with it until 2 years later. And then
I've done that.
I don't understand how God works sometimes. It just do it for a reason. Yeah, you have the idea right then, but you don't act until like 2 years later. It's not the right time. The right time and place. So when I had to leave one studio into a smaller studio, that's what dawned on me. Okay, it's about that time. So then that's what time is. Let's do this magazine.
So now that you've been a year into being the founder and the publisher of Plastiq magazine, is it what you expected? Whether it be from a working perspective, I'm sure it's a lot of work.
It is.
But just in general, is it what you imagined? I'm not sure what your thoughts were before you got into it versus where you are now.
Oh, wow. I don't know, because I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but I didn't know it was that much more work. It's like it is kind of taking over my life. But now my clientele is booking even more now too. So both at the same time, like, this is a lot to handle at the same time. So no, I wasn't expecting that at the same time. But you know what? God throws stuff to us for a reason, and we never know what
catch it when he throws.
Okay,
mighty God.
I gotta catch it. You gotta catch it.
You gotta catch it. I cannot. So to that end, since you said you didn't realize it was gonna be a lot of work, and it is definitely taking over your life.
Yes.
Explain to me a typical day in the life of Nathan Pearcy Pics.
You should know that.
I know, but I'm interviewing you.
Okay. I don't know if it's a typical day because every day's different.
Well, I guess I'll tell you. So a typical day is, because there's times like literally we stay at the studio because there's no point in going home because you work till about 2, 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Go to sleep, wake up at like 9 a.m.
Photo shoots too.
Photo shoots, right? Interviews, planning, taking calls, emails, scheduling, all of that stuff.
We can do behind the scenes cameras with me all day.
That would be dope.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
to be the camera person.
Because I think what happens is a lot of people see the selfies with a certain celebrity, or they see the magazine cover, and a lot of people are like, ooh, I want to do that, and all that looks cool, but they don't realize a 20-second picture doesn't show the 20 hours of work that went into it. So definitely, I think we definitely probably need to show that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So let me ask you this. What sacrifices, you kind of already alluded to it, but what sacrifices have you had to make to focus on your goals, your dreams, and aspirations at large?
My friendships. That's the hardest thing right now because I know all my friends or even my mom, you don't have time for us, you don't have to do this, you can't do this. I have to make sacrifices to get to where I want to be. And like, we all have to do that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I tell people in a minute, I don't have time to come see you, you gotta come see me. Come to the studio, sit on the red couch. Instead of the red table, sit on the red couch. And then we explain all your problems.
Exactly. Come on the couch.
Yeah, sacrifice of friendship.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
So to that end, because of the many hats that you wear, the friendships and all of that, have you ever found yourself in a state of depression or headaches and turmoil as a byproduct of that? Like, you have the success and the high highs, but do you experience low lows?
I think we all do that. We have to get to where we are. I mean, some days I don't want to do this either. It's a lot of days. I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like waking up. Can I not do this today? But at the end of the day, I look at who all follows me, who all that looks up to me. I look up on my mother that needs me.
Yeah.
So all those people right there, I look at that depends on me. I have to get up. Because I'm here to help everybody. So why not? Help everybody.
Absolutely.
Get up.
Absolutely. Get on up.
Get on up.
Get on up, James Brown.
He'll make a way.
If you let it. But you have to let it. So with Plastiq magazine, it is literally one of the fastest rising publications in the South Side. Right. How does it feel to know that your magazine is part of the who's who of Atlanta? How does, again, like, have you even had time to even think about that?
No, not at all. I had not time to think about it, or even to, like, at the party, I couldn't have time to think about it because I wasn't feeling well, but I still was up there.
It's cheap.
But no, I didn't have time to think about it. It hasn't sunk in yet. To after this cover come up, and I don't know. They might say, okay, I did a little something.
Got you. Well, let's do this then. In conclusion, for 2020, whether it be for the magazine, personally, photography, whatever, what do you see for the remainder of this year coming?
I see a lot of different things. I'm praying that we can get us our home base in our own building. That's the goal. What we're trying to do is getting our home base. And even make our team grow bigger. And also give other people opportunity to show their talents. That's all. That's the only thing I want people to see is other people's talents as well too.
Absolutely.
That's the good thing about having a magazine. So other people can see other people's talents, see what they can do. And you never know. You never know. This might be a different venture than what normally most people see them doing. So why not? So that's the most important thing.
Cool beans.
I want to look for. To help other people.
I love it. Well, let's do this. Is there anything you want to tell your followers or your readers as we end? Would it be an encouraging word?
We didn't get the hard questions?
Nah, because I want to make you cry.
No, go ahead.
Well, let's see.
They need to know.
They need to know. Well, really, what I want to ask, you were talking about your relationship with your mom and some of the heart, and we kind of hit it, but we didn't really unpack it. So if you feel comfortable and want to be transparent, can you unpack, like, I know you had a lot of stuff, but like a significant moment that really changed everything, that was like, I don't know, like that one moment. I know we all go through different things in situations, but that one something that if you can be vulnerable enough to share, that might help somebody who's listening.
Well, I mean, I hear a lot of people's stories because I know a lot of people go through a lot of different situations. So, one situation, I had to ask my mom to tell you about it. I know me and mom had a fight one day, and then it came to a conclusion where she tried to kill herself.
Oh wow!
So she ran her car to the tree.
Wow.
So that I was dealing with that, and then that same moment when I came back to the house to get her stuff, we had a notice in the mail that the house was being foreclosed.
Oh wow.
So at that same time, my mom was about to kill herself. We were about to lose the house. I was like, ugh. But it took a moment where I had to keep my faith and my face, smiling, because at the end of the day, when I get back to the studio, I still had people that looked under me. I had
Absolutely.
interns. I had like at least 20 interns.
Yeah.
So I had to keep a poker face because a lot of people do not know. Because when I had my anniversary that year, people was like, "What's wrong?" And I finally broke down like, "This is what I'm going through." My mom about to move in 2 weeks. It was a whole lot, and that really tests the faith of what I had into God, because I was like, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I had to keep a faith. Like I had to keep going. I have to keep going. No matter what we're going through, we always have to keep going. Because we all go through situations like that, or somebody's losing something, or somebody lost their house, their car. We always have to keep our faith.
But not Nathan, you don't go through nothing. You're a celebrity photographer.
You're alive.
You are the owner of a magazine.
You're alive.
You shot Tiny, and you shot me, everybody. You just shot tons of people. There's no way you could be going through nothing.
Baby, everybody go through something.
Exactly.
I don't care. I don't care. You got millions of dollars in the bank. You're still going through something more than you going through. Anybody's going through. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same cycle. We just know we have to keep our faith in God to keep going.
Yeah.
We have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Why give up? We can't give up.
Yeah.
Somebody
so it's
look
safe
up
to
to
say, So it's safe to say all those trials, tribulations, ups and downs are the very thing that fuel you to be who you are, because people are depending on you, people are looking up to you, and you're also opening doors for other people.
Yes.
And I'm glad you were able to even share that, because again, so many people look at everybody that they admire as if they don't go through anything.
Yes. Yeah, we go through something every day.
Yeah.
It's an everyday cycle. I don't want to say people don't understand we don't go through that because we got it easy. We don't have it easy.
Right.
It's some days I don't know when money's gonna come in, so I gotta keep my poker face and figure out, there's something gonna come in. I'm gonna keep thanking God. Well, I'm gonna keep tithing. That's the question. Y'all keep tithing. Keep tithing. It's gonna come in.
You gotta do it.
Do it, baby. Do it.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, you
Well,
almost
cool.
had me.
He ain't cry.
I ain't crying. I'm holding it in.
You holding? I
holding
was like, oh, you starting to. But I said,
I'm holding it in.
it's all right. No, we'll have another conversation. We can really go in there so you all can see more of who Nathan is and all of that. Make sure you definitely get the magazine, because we'll have more of that in the writing, but you gotta read it, because it's just too much for y'all right now. It's too much. So, well, thank you so much, Nathan Pearcy.
Thank you, Levi.
It's hard not to call you Nathan Pearcy Pigs. That's his Instagram. I keep saying Nathan Pearcy Pigs. But it was fun. I love doing life with you. You're my brother, you're my friend, and
I'm glad we have you.
listen, let's keep riding out for crackers. I'm not gonna say nothing so stupid. All right, y'all, holla.